Many times people fail to get results from their ads because they have not understood how online marketing works. Or sometimes they don't understand their audience. They think they know their audience, but there are key things that they need to know about their audience, but they are not aware of. And then if you are not aware of your audience, you are not able to create the content that will attract them. You are not able to target them the way you should. So they see your ad, but they just scroll and pass. Sometimes they don't even see your ad. Okay, so the first step that you need to know is to understand your audience first. And this is not just about ads, it's about you, about your posts too. If you're just posting organically on Facebook, on Instagram, or even when you are speaking to your audience, you need to understand them before they will buy what, before you will be able to communicate exactly what they need, and then they will buy your product. So that is the first step. Before you run any ad, understand your audience. Because when you are running ads, you are just amplifying what is already there. So if you don't know your audience and you are giving them the wrong messaging organically, and then you are now using that to now run ads for, you are just promoting that wrong messaging to those people. And so they will not be able to align with your business. They will not be attracted to your business. So understanding your audience, who is your ideal customer? So you need to be specific about this. You need to know their age, you need to know their location, you need to know what they do and what they want. You need to know exactly what they want. Because when you know all of this, you now communicate to them directly. So when you write your copy, they are reading it. Or when you record a video, when they are watching you say something, they are now seeing themselves in what you are saying. So they connect with you better. So for example, as you can see on my screen now, your audience can be, you can now say a 28 to 45-year-old Lagos fashion entrepreneur selling ready-to-wear clothes online. And then what do they want? They want more sales without relying on personal referrals. So your audience can be maybe when you are selling clothes now, you are selling these clothes for professionals, maybe bankers. Their age is around maybe 25 to 45 or to 50, and they are always busy, and they want clothes that will make them feel confident and maybe grab attention and like that. So when you're able to understand that and you are speaking to them, you identify, you know their pain points, and you hit on it directly in your copy or in your video. And then what is that thing that is keeping them up at night? You see, so for my this thing now, in our business now, we see people who are always posting online, but they are not making any sales. They are posting. That is what is worrying them. They want to make sales. They are trying to post. They are trying to go into DMs, but then the message is not connecting and they are not making sales. That is worrying them. That is their pain point. In real estate now, you can talk about someone who is maybe they have lost their money to scammers. That is their pain point. They have money, but they are scared that, okay, this money now, if I invest it in one property, maybe that thing that happened to me or that thing that happened to my friend will also happen to me. So they are scared. They are just scared about that. That is a pain point. That is worrying them. So you need to understand that your own product now, your own industry now, what exactly is the people you are targeting? What are they? What is that pain point? What is that thing that is worrying them the most? So when you know that thing, you address it in your videos, in your copies. And then how does the problem affect their life daily? So now you are going deeper. And then that is more about emotional connection. When you understand this, your ad will go to the right people, the right audience, and they get to respond to you by swiping in their cards and giving you money. And then after you have understood that, the second thing is the customer journey. So every customer is at a particular step at a time. So, and that is why we have this funnel here. That's why we have this funnel. So you have now identified that, okay, their age is 25 to 45. And then you have known their location. They are in Lagos, they are in Makurdi, they are in Abuja. You know that they work, they are bankers, or you know that maybe for real estate, you know that they are in diaspora. Maybe you are targeting UK, you are targeting Canada or whatever location. You know that this is your audience. But then, where are they in that customer journey? Where are they? So you have people who don't know your brand at all. Those are the cold audience. So they don't know your Instagram handle. They don't know your website. They don't know your brand at all. They don't know your name. But you are targeting those people. So now those kind of people, when you want to set up your ad, you are choosing the cold audience. And then the message you are sending to them is not about come and buy. The message you are sending to them is you are giving them insights. Maybe for real estate now, you are talking to them about if they want to invest in Abuja, these are the 5 things they should look out for first. If they want to invest in Abuja, then you list them and then you talk about them confidently. And then with that, they are now getting to know your brand. So at this stage, we are just creating awareness. So when you are running your ads now, you are selecting these people, you know that, okay, this is what you are going to tell them. So those kind of people, you can have like 5 campaigns, but the only one they will see is the one you are educating or you are just creating awareness. That's the one they will see. And then when they now see it and they like your page or they click on it or they visit your website or they come to your DM, they have now become warm audience. And that is the middle of the funnel here. The first one, the top of the funnel, that is cold audience. They don't know you. We are just creating awareness. So the ads we are sending to them is awareness ads. And then the middle funnel here, this is the warm audience. They have interacted with your page. They have liked your page. Maybe they are following you, or they like one of your posts, or they sent you a DM, or those kind of things, or they commented on your post. That is the warm audience. That is the middle of funnel. So these kind of people now, when you are running ads, you are not necessarily going to educate them. You are going to be talking about giving them testimonials. Okay, this person bought land from me, or I'm going for inspection, or I went to inspection with this person and this person in this particular estate, and this is what we did, and at the end of it, they paid money, and all of that. This is the kind of content you are sending to these kind of people. They are warm audience. They already know you. So they are now thinking, they know you, they know that, okay, you introduced them, you were telling them tips on how they can save their money, invest their money in real estate very well. But then they are still skeptical. This person, has any other person bought from him? And now you are now sending them this ad, telling them about the people that have bought from you and the experience they had and all of that. You understand? So those are the people that you can send a message, send copies about testimonials, the results, and all of that. And then the people at the bottom of the funnel, these are the hot audience. These ones, they have actually, maybe they have gone to your website, they have clicked on add to cart, but they have not purchased. Or they came to your DM, they filled your form, they came to your DM, but they were saying that they were giving just one objection to another, just to try and escape. You know, some people, they have money, but they are looking for just something that they want to see that trust first. They want to build, see that you can be trusted. You want to see that you are genuine. So they want you to give them time, maybe 2 weeks, 1 month, and then they will come back to you. Those are hot leads. Or sometimes they say you can call them back tomorrow by 8 p.m. Those are all hot leads. Or they actually visited your shop visited your business premises, but they didn't buy. Those are hot leads, maybe for one reason or the other. So this kind of people now, when you are sending ads to them, of course, you in meta ads, Facebook meta ads, where you are setting up these ads, it is easy to identify this set of people using your, maybe when we get to that place, you understand. So there's a way you can identify them. You know that, okay, this person has already interacted with my business. He has added to cart, product to cart, but he hasn't purchased yet. So these are the kind of ads you will now send to them. You send discount. If you are giving any discount at the moment, these are the people you will send to. If you are, maybe you have scarcity, maybe okay, for real estate now, maybe that person said they are going to reach out in 2 weeks, but then you see that the plot of land they are finishing. Actually, people are buying and they are finishing. So in 1 week, you can send that person a message, or you can send the person an ad that is saying that, okay, we have just 5 plots left, or we are giving discount for this. So this kind of ads you send to people at the bottom of the funnel, hot leads. So if you send this kind of ad to people at the top of the funnel, the cold audience, they may not connect with it because they don't know you yet. But you will send it to them and your money will be going and the ads will not be converting. So these are the basics that you need to understand before sending out any ad. When you understand your audience, you are now going to do a background setup. This one is a bit technical because you are clicking here and there, but there is part of it that is not technical, which is number one, you need to optimize your online presence first before you run ads. Just like when you are having visitors, people visiting your house, your office, you clean up, you arrange things. Maybe your children have scattered things around, you arrange those things and you clean the environment so that when the visitors come, they will feel at home. That is the same thing that happens on the internet. So before you run ads, optimize your social media handles. If you have a website, optimize that website. So optimizing your social media handles now mean you putting your bio right, so that as soon as someone comes to your page, they should know what you do. They should know what to expect. They should know how you are going to help them. Because people will see your ads, but sometimes they will not click on that ad directly. Okay, they have seen their ad, it has caught their attention, but they still want to know if this person, they are skeptical about online things, so they want to still know if this person can be trusted. So they now click on your page, they now come to your page, and then they are seeing just everything is not about your business. They are just seeing posts of comedy, they are just seeing people sharing everything on your page. They are just seeing different things that are not related to your brand, related to what you are advertising. So that's just it's a turn off. So you need to optimize that. On Facebook, you have a background image, cover image. Well, you have a bio. You can have a pinned post. If it's a personal brand now, you need to have your profile picture there professionally. Sometimes people use group picture as their profile and they are promoting their personal brand. That is not quite professional, because when people come there, they want to connect with you. When they come and they are seeing two people on the profile picture, except maybe you are doing, your business is about marriage or marriage counseling or something related to that, coaching, all of that. They want to see you with your spouse. That's fine, but for a business that is not about that, you need to put yourself so that they can connect with you directly. And then for a page, if it's a business page, well, you can use your logo there. That is a corporate brand, it's not a personal brand. Use your logo, use a good back image there. Link to your WhatsApp, very important. So this is not for every business, but if you are selling on your website, that's fine. You can link your WhatsApp there, link your website there, very important. But still, WhatsApp is important because many people chat on WhatsApp, they use WhatsApp. So ensure you link your WhatsApp on Instagram, you link your WhatsApp on Facebook, you link your WhatsApp on the website. So the website, you can have a chat bot down there at the corner. Somebody can tap there and simply come to your WhatsApp. It's very, very important. So optimize your handles before you start running ads. And then the second thing is to set up your business manager, business portfolio. So another mistake people do is to run ads on their personal profile. So they just tap on boost. They just tap on boost post. And then Facebook automatically, when you're tapping on that at the first time, Facebook will automatically create an ad account at the back end. And then you can now go ahead and boost your post. You can run ads there. But that is not the professional way of running ads, because your account can get banned. Your ad account can get banned at any time, and you will not be able to create another one because you don't have a business portfolio. So the first thing is to go to business.facebook.com and set up a portfolio account. When you create it, you now link it. You just link it with your. It will automatically link with your personal Facebook account because you have already logged in on that device. So it will link, and then you now be able to set up your ads there. And then if you do that way, of course, there are many advantages of using that. When you want to outsource, when you want someone else to run ads for you, they are not going to have access to your personal account. You just add them to that business portfolio, and they are able to run ads for you. And then the third thing you need to do is to set up a pixel. So this pixel is just, you remember I was talking about retargeting your audience. That is, people who have visited your website but will not buy. You can set up this pixel to retarget them. You retarget them. So you can set the ad, maybe something like you have not checked out your cart, or your cart is still waiting, or so just things like that. You don't target only those people. They will see it and they will click and buy. So we are going to be doing the click and drag later on. If we cannot cover it today, we can do it another day. I will share the screen, we'll click here, and set up even the pixel the way we can do it, so that we can have a glimpse of everything that we're talking about. So if you are not able to set up your Facebook, your pixel, you are not able to track what is happening. So, but if you set it now, you can know the number of people who have purchased. And then when you are running another ad, you exclude them. If you set it, you are going to know the number of people who have viewed your page, maybe a particular page on your website. You are able to know them, and you can target them back and all of that. So that is what Facebook Pixels does. It's just a code. You copy, and you copy from Facebook, you go to your website, you paste it there, and they will now link. So for WordPress, some of us will use WordPress. You just click install a plugin. It's something that is easy to do actually. So that setup is very important. Sometimes people just run ads without setting it, and then they don't have that data. They are not recording the data, and people are just clicking. Money is just going. They are not able to retarget them because attention span is reducing. Someone will click on your ad now, they will not buy immediately. They actually had intention to buy, but they will not. Something will just, maybe Sabinus will just distract them. They go and watch a video, they laugh, and then they forget about what they wanted to buy. But if you're able to retarget those people, they will see it again and they will click and buy. So retargeting is very important. So number 4 here is your creatives. Your creatives here is the video you are using, or the image you are using, or the copy. The copy is the write-up. That write-up, when you see sponsored ad, you click and you read it. That's the copy. So when you have your ad copy that is attention grabbing, it is good. And attention grabbing is just about you addressing a pain point. You see that it has gone back to you knowing your audience. You know exactly what the challenge they are having, that your product can solve. So when you are starting your copy, you start with that. Have you ever been scammed by real estate agents? You see that anybody that has been scammed by real estate agent, when they see that, they want to read that. Or you start by saying that don't buy a land in Abuja without seeing this. Or there are quite several of them, depending on what you sell, depending on what you sell. So it's just knowing their pain point and you address it, and that is it. That is what we mean by the hook, attention grabbing content. They are attention grabbing a headline. So it's about understanding your audience. So now, setting the actual campaign. When you want to set the actual campaign, you have the campaign advertising on Facebook is just in 3 stages. It's very simple, straightforward, 3 stages. And I'm going to quickly open my ads manager and show you this. So I sent you the link where you can click and set up your business profile. So when you set up that business profile, it gives you access to ads manager. So you are not just running ads. You are not just clicking on boost on your Instagram or boost on your Facebook. You are coming to ads manager. So I'm going to share my screen now. So when you come here, you see that we have ads. Let me switch this ad account. So I have quite a number of ads here because I'm running ads for several brands. I'm actually not supposed to show the names of the brands. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, so this one is my old ad account. We can do it here. All right, so now when you open your ads manager, you have your campaign level, you have your ad set level, you have your ad level. It is very simple. So at the campaign level, you are just selecting the objective. So when you click on create now, you are creating your ad. This is the campaign level. You have awareness. Remember when I was talking about the funnel, I was talking about the cold audience. That is the top of funnel. You are creating awareness ads for them. And then you have awareness here. You have traffic here. Traffic is usually mostly used for website when you want to bring people to website. But you can also use it for Instagram visit, page visit, or Facebook page visit. So when you are running ads to just grow your social media handles, maybe you are running to grow your Instagram handle, you can run traffic ads, and then you select profile visits. So people get to visit your profile. Some of them will still buy, but your main objective is to get them to visit your profile and maybe to follow you or to see more of your content, all of that. And then engagement. Of course, this also depends on when you know the objective that you want, you now know the kind of content that you use for it. So engagement now is mostly when you want to run DM, want people to send you DM on Instagram or Messenger or WhatsApp. So you can run ads from Ads Manager and people can click and come to your WhatsApp DM straight. So you can use engagement to get that. And then when you come to leads here, you are going to fill a form. So sometimes you click on an ad on Facebook and then a form pops up, you fill that form and then you submit. So for real estate now, we run ads for real estate too sometimes. So this is what we use mostly. We use leads because real estate is a high ticket industry. So you don't want to have just anybody coming in. So you are going to set a form that they will fill. They fill that form and you set a conditional logic. So when they don't fill it right, the way you want, that is the kind of people you want, they will not come to your DM. But when they fill it right, they are just clicking on the amount that you have set. They are answering the right questions. They will now submit and come to your DM. So you use leads for that kind of ad, so that Facebook will give you access to that form. You create the form and you add that conditional logic, and they get to come to your DM. So and then apps, of course, this one is just for apps when you want to promote apps. And then sales. This one just like the name implies, when you want to sell. So now, when you are running ads to hot audience, hot leads, or people at the bottom of the funnel, remember we were talking about that, you are going to select sales, because these people, they have interacted with your Instagram, they know you, they have interacted with your pages, Instagram, all of that. They have even clicked on add to cart, they have even maybe come to your DM, they are just saying they will buy tomorrow and all of that. So you are sending them discounted offers, you are sending them testimonials, you are sending them all of that scarcity content, telling them that, oh, this is going to end on the 31st. You just have 4 days left. So those kind of people, you are not going to click traffic. You are not going to choose engagement. You are not going to choose leads, because leads now will give them form to fill. You are just creating friction. So you want them to go straight and just buy. So you are going to choose sales for those kind of people. So when you understand this audience, you know exactly what to choose. So maybe for now, we'll just use engagement. We just use engagement, and then you continue. So Facebook has some AI software. They are building AI here and there. So they want to create it for themselves, like use their AI to tailor everything. But I don't use that at this level. I use manual setup. So you have two options here. You have this, that is the AI that they have. You have manual setup here. So this is what I usually use, because so that I will select what exactly I want to select. So you continue. So when you come here, remember this is you see the campaign. So you can rename your campaign. So this one now, we are running engagement. You can type it there. You can type, maybe we are running engagement ad. We are saying this is a warm audience, middle of funnel. And then maybe you are sending it to Instagram DM, IG DM. If it's in Facebook, you can put Facebook there. If it is WhatsApp, you can put WhatsApp there, so that you just understand when you come to the campaigns, when you see it, you know that, oh, this campaign this is what it means. So now, this is the campaign level. You put the campaign name, and then you select your ad. We are going to put the ad on the ad set. That's the amount where you want it to appear. So you can actually set a campaign. Give this particular campaign, give it the amount that it will use on. Let me just pause on that. It will bring in confusion. So this campaign level now, I've put the campaign name. I'll now click on next. Then it will come to the second stage, which is ads level. So remember, what we did on the campaign level is just to select an objective. That's what we did there. We gave it name. Then we are now coming to ads level. So at ads, what is the ad set level? So at ad set level, this is where you are going to choose your audience. This is where you are going to select the amount that you want to spend for this ad. This is where you are going to choose where you want your ad to display. So sometimes you are running ads, you don't want it to show to Facebook people. You just want it to show to Instagram people alone. So now, I will now rename this ad set and maybe say that, okay, these are people who have engaged with my Instagram, before, engaged with my Instagram in the last 365 days. Or they have engaged with my Instagram plus Facebook. Instagram plus Facebook in the last 365 days. So sometimes you can add website to website in the last 180 days. So you see that you are now targeting a specific kind of people, not just general people out there. So now, of course, it's messaging. Remember, we said Instagram DM, so messaging, you leave it there. So when you are choosing traffic, it will now ask you if you are choosing traffic to Instagram DM, Facebook, Instagram profile, or website, or all of that. It will ask you here, you select it. And then you come here, this is the destination. So WhatsApp, okay, this account, I have not connected Instagram here, so it's not active. So maybe we'll just send it to WhatsApp. And then here you are going to put in your budget. So maybe I want to spend 2,000 for this ad every day. So when you put your budget, sometimes Facebook will spend less of it. Sometimes it will spend a little above it in a day. So, but you put it there, and then if you want to schedule your campaign, so usually when you are running a campaign, you don't run a campaign in the afternoon. You don't release it in the afternoon or evening. The best time is to start in the morning. So if I'm setting a campaign now like this, I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow, Saturday by 6 a.m. That's when it will go out. If you run and you release it in the afternoon, Facebook will try its best to spend this ad budget in those remaining hours. So it may not give you the right data for you to optimize your ads. So you need to start in the morning. It's very, very important. So sometimes we are running ads, you have an end date. You want to run a promo that is ending on the 31st. You can select an end date so that once that time comes, it will pause. I hardly put an end date, actually. It's only for a campaign that has a time frame. You put an end date. So the reason why I don't usually put it is that most campaigns don't have an end date. So it depends on how it is going. If you are seeing the metrics and they are coming out right, the campaign is bringing in income, bringing in sales, bringing in revenue, all of that. You are not going to end that campaign. So if you put an end date and that date comes, the campaign will end. Whether it's going on well, it's bringing in results or whatever, it will just end. So you don't want to do that for all campaigns. So you just leave it like this, and then you are checking the metrics. If the metrics are very good, you just come and you increase your budget. You increase your budget to maybe by 10%, by 12%. It's not good to increase it. Just increase it by more than 20% at a time. You increase it gradually. So you can increase it today by 15%. Tomorrow, if the campaign is still good, you increase it like that. So you increase it gradually. So you don't choose an end date so that you can be optimizing your campaigns based on how good it is. All right, so you choose that, and then you now come to audience. So when you come to audience, you have age, minimum age. You can select that depending on the product you are selling. So if you are selling real estate, you don't need to be sending ads to people of 20, 23, 25. There are exceptions anyway. Some people of that age, sometimes they buy properties, but how many of them? So you don't want to spend money on that. So you start from maybe 30 above. You understand? So, but if you are selling phones, or you are selling laptops, you are selling clothes, you are selling all of this one, you can leave it to 18 above. 18, and then maybe you stop around 50. It depends on what you are selling actually. And one good thing is that these days we have AI. See, all that I've taught here, if you understand these basics, you can now use AI. You go to AI, you tell it that, okay, this is what I sell. This is my, in fact, you sometimes you don't even need to tell the audience, just tell it that, okay, this is what I sell. I want to run ads to sell this particular product. And my business is located in Makurdi or Abuja or Lagos or Benin. You put it there. And you just tell it to give you the right audience for this kind of a product. You see, AI will give you the audience. Will give you all these things I'm talking about here, the pain point, even the pain point. You can say that it should give you the pain point of these people. What exactly is making them have sleepless night? You see, AI will give you that particular pain point, and then you will now be hammering on it in your ad copy, in your videos, even when you are speaking with them on call. You are just trying to address that so that they will feel at home and they will see that, oh, this person is valuable. This is the person I will go for, and all of that. So AI will help you get so many of these sorted out. All right, so that is basically what we do on the ad set level. And then, of course, you have placement. Placements here, most times we use all placements, but if you want to edit, you can actually edit and maybe choose Facebook feeds, choose whatever you want, and you, depending on your target, actually, you don't just choose based on just what you want. So you have all those settings there. So when you are done on this ad set level, you now click on next. Then it will now take you to the ads. So these ads now, this is where you are putting maybe the video, the image, or the image and the maybe carousel. Carousel is when you are using more than one image. So you see some ads, they are scrolling. Sometimes you see catalog. Catalog is when you are mostly for e-commerce. You see an ad and you are seeing different products on one single ad. That's catalog. They are fetching those products from the website. They now display here. So all of that are creatives. We just call it creative. So that's what you do on the ad level. You put in the name of the ad, just something descriptive in the video. Maybe just a testimonial. So this is a testimonial ad. Maybe a lady who bought your product. Just put your product, maybe clothes, or maybe sometimes you just put something descriptive so that once you just see the name, you know the content of that video. It saves your time. So you put the name there, and then so sometimes you can run ads with a post that you have made on your page. So you can go to Instagram and make a post, and then you come back to Ads Manager and select that post and run ads with it. Or you can go to your Facebook and select a particular post you have made and you run ads with it. So sometimes we test creatives. So we just post it just to see how people will react to it. So if you make a post and people are reacting to it, they are loving it, they are liking it, they are commenting, asking the price, doing all of that, you know that this post is good. You can use it to run ads. So you simply come here and click on use existing post. Then you now select the post. It will now take you to your Facebook. You type in the code here, or you can just copy the first line of that post and come and paste here and enter. You will see your post will show. Or on Instagram, see the same thing. You copy the first line, paste here, enter, and you see all of them here. So you then select it and you continue. But if you want to create a new campaign, so sometimes we are running ads for brands, and what they have posted on their Instagram or Facebook is not captivating. It's not good for ads. So we just go there, we download the video, we now copy the text that they have used there, we refine it, and then we come here and we create a new ad and then upload the video. So you can use a single video, a single image, you can use a carousel. That is, carousel is more than one image. And then you upload it. Click on video, you click on upload your video here. Then you select it from your folders on the system. You now upload. So we are not going to do all of that in this session. Maybe subsequent ones we can do that. But then when you are done setting that, well, let me just go ahead and upload the video. We are about to end. We have overshot our time. But okay, maybe I'll upload this video. So I don't know, are you still understanding what I'm saying? It's been quite quiet, but I just hope. I don't know, can you understand me? Are we still together?
Yes.
Is looking okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for that feedback. So I've uploaded the video. I'll now click on next. So Facebook is showing me the preview here. It's showing that this one will not display on some places because they want it to be square. a kind of square. So I'll just click on recommended. So you see that the video has
Sweet Malaki.
it's a video. They're just giving you preview. So you click on next. So this is where you put in your copy. That's what I was saying about addressing the right audience. So of course, this also you can give AI to write for you. It will write and then you now edit. You now edit. So the copy comes here. We don't have a copy right now. Your ads copy come here. Then your headline also comes here. So maybe you have something like only 6 plots left. 6 plots. Maybe if it's land you're advertising, only 6 plots left. Then you put the price, maybe 50 million. Because when they see the ad, they're going to see the headline just below it. So you want to put something that is so something like that. You can put in, and then this is the call to action. The call to action is send WhatsApp message. It's showing send WhatsApp message because in ad set we selected DM and then we selected WhatsApp. So automatically it has changed to that. But you can also change it to something else if you don't want that WhatsApp message to show them. If it's some products, you say subscribe. Some products, shop, sign up. Some shop now. E-commerce, you mostly use shop now or order now. Those kind of this thing. For general products, you can use learn more. They click and they. But when you are sending to DM, use send a message, send WhatsApp, or sometimes it will show send Instagram message. That's when you select Instagram. So you now click on next. You click on next. So it will just show you this is AI, Meta's AI. It adjusts it makes some adjustments on your videos. If you want, you can select all of that. I don't really use it. Sometimes I leave this video touch up. Sometimes I leave that. Now click on done. So when you do this, Meta will now upload that video here and show you the preview of the ads here, how it will display to your audience. So when you see that everything is good, you now click on publish. So once it goes live, you now have what you have left is just to be watching it. You wait for it to do at least 48 hours. At least 48 hours, that is 2 days. Then you can start tweaking things. Start optimizing. If you see some things are not going on well, you cannot optimize. But if it's sometimes on very rare occasions, from less than that, you can see that this campaign is not going well. You're spending too much money. You need to kill it or you need to reduce the budget. But on most cases, you have to leave it for at least 2 days before you can do anything on it. All right, so basically that is it. That is the major thing. Our time is fast spent, but I wanted to talk to you more about ad copy. That thing that you write, people read on your ads before placing order. But I've touched on it before. I just wanted to talk about it more. There is a formula. So when you go to AI, you give it this formula. Ask it to write your ad copy. Maybe you are giving it the product you want to promote. You are giving it your details, the location, all of that. It has now given you the audience. Then you want it to write the copy so that you copy it, edit. Always edit before you use. You can now give it this formula. It should have a hook. Write a copy, a high converting ad copy that has a hook. The agitate, that is where you are talking about the emotional part of that pain point. Okay, they are having this pain point. How is it affecting them? You address it and then you now give them a solution. That is your product. And then call to action, CTA, click here or sign up or order now. So that is just the basic for the ad copy. So now, this is what I would want you to do. This is what I want you to do for tonight or tomorrow, just for you to be able to put things right. Even if you are hiring someone to do this thing for you, If you understand how it works, you will request a better report from them. If you don't understand how it works, anything they tell you, you just take it. But if you understand how it works, you give them a better guide, and you actually tell them what to expect, and then they give you that. So just look at your business. You can do this with a writing material by your side. Look at your business. Who exactly is your audience? What are their pain points? That's number one here. Write them down. Write them somewhere. If you need to consult AI, but just be clear about it. Because when you employ someone, maybe you are employing someone to run ads for you, you will request that they should send the copies to you. They should send those copies they are using to you. You go through it. So sometimes when we want our clients to record videos, you can send them scripts. They now go through those scripts, and then they record that video based on what we have given them. So if you understand it, and the person is giving you something that is not very good, with this knowledge now you can optimize it, you can edit it and make it better. But if you don't have an idea of all of this, your money will just be going. So take out time and go through, know the audience, then optimize your handles. It's very important. That's number two. If you hire someone to do that, you give them instruction, and then create a Facebook business profile, business portfolio, not profile, portfolio. That is the manager setup. And then at least get some hard copies using that formula we have written there. So those things, if you do those things, and then identify your customer journey, know those stages of your audience. Are they at the top of the funnel? Are they cold? This person I'm talking to, is the person at the middle of the funnel? Okay, I need to send testimonials, or you understand that structure is very important. All right, so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity and showing up for this training this night. So this will be the end of our training session tonight.